Oh, Dr. B is here.
Dr. B is in the house.
Dr. B is
That's
here,
amazing.
Ricky.
That's fun. I'll find her and I'll highlight her in a minute. Hello, Dr. B. Hello, everybody. Hello, gang. Everybody out there on Facebook Live. So actually, Kathy Bullock is in the house also. Hello, everybody
Yeah.
out there. Facebook Live, we're glad you joined us today. Welcome, and welcome to everybody in the room. We are here in our Carpe Diem Arts week in the Daily Antidote of Song. Tons of great music this week. Thank you so much for being here. And special thanks to me for running the tech today. Haha. And you all know what that means. Everybody hold your breath. All right. So I want to say hi to Rickie Byars, who's with us today, who's going to be singing. She is our song leader for the day. Welcome to the room. I want to say hi to Arnae, who's joined us to be part of the discussion. Thank you, Arnae. And yesterday was amazing. Hello to Sandy Moore in her car, no looking at your screen. Hello, Betsy from Washington Rebels. Hello, Dan in Virginia. Becky in Vancouver. Deli in Maryland. Deborah in Kentucky. And Deborah's left-hand guy. Hello. Hello to Al on his guitar with his headphones on, maybe not even listening to us. Hello to Emily, nice to have you with us today, and Susan in Ohio. And hello to Susan, nice to have you here. Busy, Graham, Carpe Diem Arts, so glad you're with us today. Brian, so glad you're here. Annette in California, hello. Kim in Vancouver from the Ubuntu Choirs Network. Hello, Pat, Katie Abadou's mom, and boy, could we use Katie Abadou right now. Hello, Kate in Charlottesville. Hello, Sheila in Florida. Carol in Connecticut. Sid and Victoria, Dick and Kathy of the Ubuntu Choirs, of the Getting Higher Choir. Nice to see you guys today. And Sarah in Texas, and Robert, nice to have you. And let's see who else is here. Christiana, still out in Seattle, and Anne in Maryland, Trish in Victoria, Bonnie in Idaho, Susan in Seattle, Luda in Victoria, glad to see you and happy birthday to you yesterday. Aloysius, driving, also no looking at your screen. Jamie in Victoria, glad you're here. Carolyn in Idaho. Hang on, we're pushing buttons. And Caroline in DC. Hello, Michelle and Steve. Glad you guys are here today. Hello, Jim in New York. Nice to see you. Kevin in New Hampshire. Gary in Mass. Nancy's Irish Cow in Washington State. Hello to Fred from the late DC Labor Chorus. Kat, glad you're with us today. Nice to see you. Lynn, hello. Good to see you. Bob in Massachusetts with one of the two cinnamon bears. Hello to Tom in Victoria. Glad you're here today. Hello, Anne in New York. Hello, Anne in New York City. And Kathy B is in the house. When Kathy B is in the house, everything is good. And hello to Miriam and Gwen and Ruth and Joni and Cricket and other folks. Hello, Kathy B, looking lovely today. And to everybody out there, thank you so much for joining us, letting a few more people in the room. So hello to Jenny and Kirsten and Nancy. And glad you're all here today. Welcome again. Let's all take a deep breath. That's just my moment where I switch from New Jersey into normal speak. Hi, everybody. Now I can speak a little more slowly. I'm so glad you're all here. Having Arnae and Kathy B and Rickie Byars all in the house on the same day just feels like a real moment to be grateful for. Gave a little bit away there. I'm going to turn it over to Arnae to introduce Rickie. Welcome, Rickie. Welcome, Arnae.
Welcome, welcome. It's always a pleasure to be here. Everybody, let's take a big breath. Let it go to ooey, 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 ooey. Because we are in for it today. So many of my musical sheroes are here. Kathy, Izai, my friends Dick and Kathy. And then we've got the incomparable Rickie Byars from Los Angeles, California. Hey, Rickie, good morning.
Morning, Arnae. After being up all night, huh?
Oh, right. Yeah, I was up with the moon, y'all. I had to do it. But we are so excited that Rickie is here to share a wonderful, wonderful new song with us. And then we're going to talk with her later about all these exciting things that she has been doing. Some of you know her music. You might not know that it's her, but we're going to talk about that later. Rickie, can you please tell us about your song for today?
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I guess it's good afternoon your time. The song today is a song called Grateful. Grateful to be grateful. That's the name of it. Grateful to be grateful. It's the simplest song I've ever written. Well, no, I have another song called Ashe. But this one is Grateful to be grateful, and I am grateful to be grateful with what's going on in the world today, with what's happening all over the planet. I believe our greatest medicine is will be our gratitude and our sense to be grateful that we can open up our eyes and face the truth, that we can open up our eyes and really accept that we could do something to change things, that we could be better. But it starts with our gratefulness, with being grateful for the privilege that we have, that is ours to share. And so, sometimes we're beating ourselves up like, oh, I'm privileged and I got this. Hey, no, that makes us the candidates to be able to share and to change the world. So this song is so simple. It's just grateful to be grateful. So do I start now, Joe? Well,
So
before
you
I
can
start,
play it and teach it, and then come back.
okay, before I start, I just want to honor, I have this new song also that I wrote that I'm not doing today, but it says, I honor those who came before us, those who prayed and cared for me, those who dwell in liberation, who permit me now to speak. I call upon my great ancestors. Show me how to love and fill my heart with words of inspiration and embrace us as we heal. Great and mighty Holy Spirit, present you have been and shown that present you will be forever. Sing through me, live through my song. I honor those who walked and worked and built and bled and died for me, to stand and sing in celebration and to stand till all are free. I honor those who came before us, those who prayed and carried us, those who dwell in liberation, who permit me now to speak. So this song says, I'm grateful. You really don't need lyrics to this. Repeat after me. Grateful. I can't hear y'all. Grateful. To be grateful. No, I'm wrong. Grateful. You know what, Joe? Can you just unmute everybody for just a moment? Okay, I got to hear him. Grateful.
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 I'm grateful.
I am grateful
I am grateful
to be grateful
In my
to
soul.
be grateful
in my soul.
That's
in
it.
my soul.
I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Grateful. What's next? I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. In my soul. Okay, you got that? Now I was gonna scare the dickens out of you and start right here. Grateful, real high. But I know most of the world is altos. Ashe. Okay, and tenors and bass. Ashe. The sopranos are an elite group of sisters. Okay, and brothers. So we're gonna start low. Okay, and then it goes up. Every round goes higher and higher. And what that does for me is it symbolizes that things get better. I don't care how bad it looks. If you go back, it was worse. So things get better. We get stronger. We're stronger and stronger in our activism and also in our resolves to be here for the higher good. So here we go. So it goes like this. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Okay, here we go. Grateful. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Now we're going higher. Grateful. I am grateful Ricky in the waiting room. Let her in. She wants to come in. 3, 4. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Hey sis, grateful, grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Last one, take it up. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Sing it out. Here we go. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful. To be grateful. To be grateful in my soul. In my soul, I'm grateful. In my soul, in my soul, I'm grateful. In my soul, Ujima, in my soul, I'm grateful. In my soul, I'm grateful. In my soul, I'm grateful. Y'all like it?
Wow!
That was
Everybody, show the love. Show the love. Show the love. Show the love.
Woo!
Love.
awesome.
Ooh, I told you. I
Yeah,
told you. I told you.
that's why I came.
Oh my goodness. Ricky, you got it. But you've always had it. You've always had it. Um, for those of you who are new to the room, Ricky has for many years, for decades, set a standard of writing and composing songs for soloists, for choirs, for chorales. People are singing your music across the world. Ricky, can you just play a little bit of "We Let It Be"? Because I just need some people to know that this is your song. You wrote that song.
Yeah, but I don't sing that melody way up there.
Well, put it wherever you want to put it.
The love wash over us, and we let it be. Joy.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, y'all. So it's a real person who wrote that song. So many of you sing, and here she is right here with us. We're so grateful for you, Ricky. Let's all take a breath. Let's all take a breath. We need a breath on that. Let's take a healing breath on that. Okay, Ricky, what you been doing during this pandemic? What you been doing? Let's talk about the work that you have continued on, your activism. And oh, do we have Ricky's website, all her website information?
Yes, all in the chat or going in the chat now.
Okay, we're gonna go in the chat and we're gonna chat with Ricky for a minute. So tell us how you have been maneuvering and navigating this quarantine season.
Oh, I'm all into the chat right now, Arnae.
Ricky, come on, talk to me, girl. Come on, Ricky.
Okay, well, going into this season, my mom had just passed, And so my mother passed in January 23rd of 2020, and she had a glorious passing, and she was a very glorious woman, and is a very, very powerful ancestor.
Mama B.
Mama B sent a message through somebody to say, tell Rickie to go in my closet, get that red hat that's in there, that where my clothes used to be, and sit in the chair that I used to sit in and take some time to be with me. My mom sent that, and it changed my whole life. It changed everything, because my time to sit and really do a deliberate spiritual practice, beginning with honoring my ancestors, has really changed everything. When I did that, the next day, all this music flowed. Arnae, I've been writing. I was already writing, but it's like, a song came every day. It was like my brain just went like this. So when we talk about activism, what is mine to do in the world, my activism begins and ends with me paying attention to the gift that I have and that I am, and to really honor that and to hold that as sacred and to nurture that and to deliver that, to deliver that. And sometimes activism, looks like we're in the street and we're marching.
But it's other things too.
It's everything. Like Georgia was just featured Georgia Ann Muldrow is my daughter, and she was just featured in the New York Times this last weekend in the arts section. And she's really a profound person, but she's extraordinary. She's an artist. She's a musician, composer, producer, but she's bad up in here. Georgia can never sing and blow us away just with her innate wisdom. But she said this, she said, everything we're doing is shaping our lives. Now, when she was talking about when she chooses a delay or an attack on the synthesizer. But what she was saying was that everything we do, all the choices we make, are shaping our lives. So my activism in actually owning the power in the song in me, because for a long time it was like, well, I need to get out there and do something. It's like, no, I need to do this.
You need to do you.
Mightily and powerfully, and it serves. It's like activism. Like I was on Skid Row yesterday with my friend Lucky. His name is Bobby May. And years ago, Bobby May, he had just come off of Skid Row, and I met him through Kuumba. And Kuumba is a learning initiative. I was starting a school, but I knew that the school was not to study how children learn. It was to study how adults teach, what we are teaching, how we deliver, right? And so we would have a Saturday school. And I could do it because women around me said, we'll help you do that. And men, we had a vision team, and they go like, we'll help you do a school. We want to do it. And it was going to be this creative model of education. Well, it's everything about me and the way I roll. That's, I'm a wild child.
I know. I love it.
Even though I came through a colonialized system, I was able to distill the best of it. And for me, the best of it was the music. It was the artist. It was the artist. The best of it was the artists and the people who kept us alive. And that's not just the musicians. It was my chemistry teacher. He taught chemistry like art. So I could understand it. I could understand that the teachers who were really artists in their field of delivering, really, we light the world. So you don't have to just be singing to be an artist, and you don't have to be walking to be an activist.
I'm so glad that you are synthesizing it in that way. There are some people who pray really good because we need those prayers. There's people who cook real good. So they need to cook the food to nourish the people that are going out on the front line. So activism extends in all directions. And yours clearly comes from your heart, Rickie, because your music is all heart centered.
Well, it is. And what I wanted to say about the person on Skid Row yesterday, because I get out there, what I mean, it's got so much bubbling up. I sometimes don't finish that spot. Y'all know what I'm talking about, especially if you're over the age of 45. So anyway, so yesterday I was downtown with somebody who couldn't give enough accolades as to what Kuumba did for him when he was on Skid Row and he had a little boy. And what it did for him when I was able to give him a little job, even though I didn't really have the money like that, but he needed a job. He was trying to hold his house. He was trying to get off the street. He says, and what you did for me, just it. Now he works for Goodwill downtown as a liaison to the city. He's got so many awards from the mayor of the city. He's put over 1,000 people to work, and he was showing me the legacy and the history of the Goodwill organization. And then we went on down into Skid Row, and people who remember me, I'm going, and I'm thinking like I haven't done enough. And they're going like, wow, because you guys came in down here and sang to us, it helped us to really know that we mattered, that we counted. And so, my activism begins and ends with being grateful to be grateful in my soul and moving from that point.
Wow. Okay. Rickie, I know you have some opportunities for people to sing with you. You now have some online opportunities for people to sing. Can you tell us a little about that, please?
Yes, I have a Saturday devotional. My devotional starts at 10 and it goes to 12.
And
And it's
that's Pacific time, everybody. Pacific.
Pacific time, right? Pacific time. But if you miss it, you can always catch it on facebook.com/Rickie Byars. You don't have to be a member of Facebook. You can go right in to the devotional and see it, or you can go through my website. You asked me, Arnae, what have I been doing since the pandemic? It's like I've been living and I'm wild, so I don't do what people tell me to do. Let's shake on that. Okay. I do not do what I'm told to do. I don't do it. I go deep inside and I listen to the God within me and I act accordingly to that. To that voice that's speaking through me. And when we were told not to meet, not to do this, I was like, no, we're going to meet and we're going to sing because people need to be inspired. And we all agreed that if we died doing it, it was worth it because that's what we came to do. So our activism was to show up in the face of fear all around us saying, don't meet, you can catch the virus, you can do this, you can do that. We met and we got down. We
So
started
did.
March 22nd and we still do it. So now this Saturday, I used to do it on Sundays. I changed it to Saturday. And when my drummer couldn't make it on Sunday, I was like, well, we're going to change it to Saturday when you can make it. and folks are getting used to Saturday devotionals, but it's been great.
All right, fantastic. And let everyone know what Kuumba stands for, because Kuumba is a school. So we know the name. It's one
It's
of
not,
the Kwanzaa principles.
it's not a school.
Okay,
Kuumba of the Kwanzaa principles is the word for creativity.
that's
So
right.
our school has a creative initiative, but it's not a school. It's a learning initiative. It's really studied how people learn, and it expressed through a Saturday school. It expressed through we used to do what you call it seminars in high schools. We went on to do summer camps, which we really were excellent at, and we
Yep.
did for 8 years. And last year we did the Kuumba family protest in the park because you couldn't do a festival. You had to call it a protest. And then we did have a protest with these little kids going, no justice, no peace, no violent police. We were marching around the neighborhood with the kids. Thank you, Faye Love Child, Felicia Williams, who passed away at the age of 40, but she was quite an activist, and she helped me with that project. So anyway, we would encourage excellence in the community through inspiration. So whether it was summer camps, we're singing with the kids, taking them different places, and just allowing their voices to emerge through songwriting and through just sharing their ideas. And so we did that for a long time. But now we're doing the devotional. So
I love it. But one of my favorites of your kids' songs, what is Get on the Bus, is the Calm Down song. Rickie wrote,
oh
you
yeah, calm down.
calm down. Tell just a little bit, because just share a little bit about the genesis of that song.
Calm down. We were on the bus coming from a field trip, and we had a bus.
It looks like a Partridge Family bus, but it's dope though.
We had a bus. We had a bus, and God, those are good days. And it was a lot. It was low. It was loud on the bus. A lot of noise. I was like, well, come on. Well, okay, let's write a song. Let's write a song, and let's work on it. Okay, so what kind of song do we want to write? And I was sitting beside a little 7-year-old, and she was like, something soft is too loud on this bus. And I said, well, what are your thoughts? And I almost had a little attitude, right? I'm going like, you know. And she was like, I said, what would the words be? She's like, calm down. So she said, calm down. And I had a little Casio synthesizer
Yeah.
that I bought for $40 at a garage sale that still goes, right? It's 10 years old, it still works. And the song was like, calm down, you know. How can I calm down?
Woo!
Calm down, calm down. How can I calm down? Take a breath, meditate. Don't be afraid. Count to 8. In your mind, don't hesitate. And then just, I need to sing it.
I know it's a great song. It's a great shooby doo ups kind of song. But you did that with the 7-year-old, and a whole CD came from it. People can find that CD along with your other collection of songs on your website. Yes.
Yes, you can. Well, that one they have to go to the Kuumba Emotion website to get it. Kuumba. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Emotion.org. But they have great songs. I mean, they go, I got, the blues. I got some ketchup on my shirt.
I remember that one.
I got some ketchup on my shirt. And y'all want to sing just a little bit of this. This is a great song.
We're gonna have you back, Rickie. Clearly, we have to have you back.
Some ketchup on my shirt.
Got some ketchup on my shirt.
I got some ketchup on my shirt. I got some ketchup on. I got some ketchup on my shirt. I got some ketchup on my. Tell me, how did it get there? Number 1, I was eating a hot dog. Number 2, and it goes to all these different places. I mean, it was just so much fun on the bus.
So much fun on the Kuumba bus. And what was the bus's name?
Felicia.
That's right. Bye, Felicia. Okay, Rickie, we're loving you here. We could be here with you all day, but people have to move on in their day. We would love for you to sing Grateful again, from the top, not just part, just the whole song. Joe, would you be so kind enough to put the lyrics in the chat for maybe those who didn't see it, they can refer to it. And we'll all take a breath. And Rickie, you can start it wherever you want to start it. Wherever you want to start it.
Wherever I wants to start it. How much?
Wherever you want to start
How much of it do you want?
Maybe do a cycle of 4. How about that?
We'll just go up. Okay.
Okay.
3, 4. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Let's go higher. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Let's take it up. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful in my soul. Higher. Grateful. I am grateful to be grateful. To be grateful. To be grateful in my soul. I'm grateful in my soul. I'm grateful in my soul.
are all so grateful. Rickie, I know you couldn't see
Whoa.
it, but the scroll was going by and people's faces. Folks were up dancing, dancing bears, Rickie. They got dancing bears in the morning. All right. Come on. Where else you gonna go for the dancing bears?
Go Bob.
Go to Bob.
Uh, Joe, where you at? Where you at, Joe? Joe's doing overtime. Normally she's hosting, but today she's having to do the tech work. Rickie, you know I could be here with you all day. You know I could, but we've got to move on, and I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to hug you.
Yes,
Can't
yes.
wait to thank you in person. All of those things,
Thank
and
you.
just very grateful. Everybody, give Rickie a big grateful. We got
Thank
the
you.
wonderful Kathy Bullock is here. Y'all need to know each other for
Yes.
sure. For sure. Isaiah,
Yes. Yeah, Arnae, thank you so much. That was amazing hosting. And Rickie Byars, thank you so much. Can we please give it up again for both of them? That was so amazing. Incredible. I really loved the journey of all of that music. And then the talking about all of the activism on the same journey just feels like exactly the right place and space to be today and this week. And thank you so much, Rickie. Thank you so much, Arnae. Thank you so much, all the folks in the room, for your beautiful expressions and for your powerful singing alongness. And we all can't wait till we can all hear each other sometime in real life. I want to just point out a couple of quick things. Some folks in the room who have some things going on. Look in the chat, please, for a link to Sandy Moore is part of an organization hosting a Write Night tonight. It's virtual. You can all join. So please look in the chat. And also Adele, who's been here every single day since we started, is gonna miss tomorrow because her son is graduating from Harvard, and she has written him a song that will be played on WOWD radio tonight. So check out WOWD's schedule. Make sure you get to hear Adele's song, also available all the time afterwards on the archive. So you can always see it there later. Thank you again to everybody in this room. I'm going to say goodbye to all the folks on Facebook Live. Thanks so
hang
much.
on a second, Joe. Hang on a second, Joe. I just have one announcement to make. I'm still doing my gospel music workshop on Saturdays. So come sing with me every Saturday up until July 3rd, 1 to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Register the SING Network. Come hang out with me. And then go see Rickie.
And that perfect. Yeah, that sounds like an adventure. So Arnae, can you put your link in the chat? And Rickie, I've already got yours in there for your Saturday thing. And we'll put them both also out there on Facebook Live. So if you're listening, check the comment section and everything will be there for finding everything that we've mentioned. So thank you again, Arnae, and thank you again, Rickie. So much fun to be with you. Can't wait to have you back. And I think we'll have to figure out a way to make it Rickie, Arnae, Issei, and Kathy B all in one big mix. We can all just stay all day.
But hold up, Rickie has these singers. Tell him the name of the singers, Rickie.
Wop that do.
Wop that do, not the doo-wops, the wop that doos. So, they wop the do for real. They wop the do for real. So it's gonna be a crazy, wonderful, exciting moment in song and in activism. So we're grateful.
Amazing. It's the beginning of a long friendship. Rickie Byars, Daily Antidote of Song, Arnae Batson, Issei Barnwell, Kathy Bullock, the whole house. Thank you so much, gang. You're all amazing. Thank you and goodbye to everybody out there on Facebook Live. Thanks for joining.